Hey guys, welcome in Mastering Angular 15 from Beginners to Advanced course. In today's lecture, we will talk about template-driven form validation. Form validation is a mechanism that checks if the data entered by the user in a form is correct, complete, and makes sense. Now, what is the form validation in template-driven forms? Template-driven form validation happens within the template. It leverages directives that Angular provides out of the box, such as required, minimum length, maximum length, and patterns. And this is our template driven form which we have created in our previous lecture. At this moment there is no validation is implemented on this form. For example, if I click on the submit without entering any values in these fields, then it will not raise any exception or error. But if I want to make required these two fields, first name and email, then I can validate those both the fields in template driven forms. For that we need to update this HTML file. First I'm going to add the reference in our form tag, and that will be hash student form equal to ng form. This will basically check the validation of the entire form. Then I want to validate my first name field, so I need to write this property required is equal to required. Next I need to create a local reference for this field, and that will be hash student first name equal ng model. In form reference we will write ng form, and in field reference we will write ng model. Next I want to show a message if this field is not valid, and for that I'm going to write a div, and in this I need ng if, where I need to write student first name dot errors and student first name dot errors required validation. We can implement multiple validations, but right now we are implementing only one. And last we need to write student first name dot touched. If this field is not valid, then it will show a message first name is required. And this is the way we can validate our fields in our template driven form. Next I need to validate the email field, and exactly like this I will implement for email. And at the end we need to make sure that if our form is not valid, until then our submit button is not clickable. And for that I need to update this button tag, and in this button tag I will write this disabled is equal, I will copy that form reference which was student form dot invalid. Now this submit button is not clickable until our complete form is valid. Let's run the application and see the results on the front end. As now we have both the fields first name and email is required, so we are unable to click this submit button. And on initial load it will not show any validation error. But if I click on the field and not enter any value, then it will show the error first name is required. To remove this error, I will enter the value John. Exactly like this, if I click on the email but not enter the value, then it will show the error email is required. Again I'm going to add the value of email to remove this error and validate my complete form. Now if we click on the submit button, then it will be clickable and show the values. And this is the way we can implement the validation in our template driven forms. Hope you understand this validation, but still if you have any question or query you can ask in comments. And if this lecture is helpful for you, then guys please like, subscribe and share my channel. Thanks for watching.